State which of the following situations are possible and give an example for each of these cases. An object with a constant acceleration but with zero velocity. This is possible. So what is this? You have a positive or a negative acceleration, basically non-zero, while the velocity is equal to 0, but with 0 velocity. So whenever an object starts from rest, this is happening. Say one example is object when pushed from rest. One more example would be when you throw any object at the top, when it reaches, it will have a velocity which would be equal to 0 meter per second. But because the earth is pulling down, right, throughout the journey the earth is pulling down, so the acceleration will be downward. So here the acceleration would be negative, but it would be there while the velocity is 0 at the peak. So these are two examples. I hope it made sense. Now, second question, an object moving in a certain direction with an acceleration in the perpendicular direction. So the motion is 1 while your acceleration is perpendicular to it. There are two examples again. So this is your second example, uniform circular motion, something called as projectile motion. So when you throw something or kick a ball, so here the motion is to the right while the acceleration is down. Okay, let me explain this way. So if you kick a ball, right, the ball is moving mainly to the right, but it's accelerating downwards as well. So this is an example of motion being to the right while the acceleration is downward. Then one more example is, main example is an circular motion. In any kind of circular motion, I mean with any speed, that is, the motion, the direction of motion will be tangential at any given point, but the acceleration is perpendicular, that is pointing towards the center. Why and how? That you have to understand through the experiment that I'll be posting in time. So this is the answer for this. So can't explain much, but here the acceleration is perpendicular while the direction of motion is tangential. So basically they are perpendicular to each other. That is, one is pointing towards the center, one is tangential to the radius. So these two are perpendicular to each other. So to write your answer, you need a definite answer, is it not? So this you can write. I picked up the best of easiest which you can relate with what you have studied. So this is your answer. An object when thrown up straight at its highest point of its journey would have non-zero acceleration and zero velocity. So this is non-zero acceleration, would have non-zero acceleration and zero velocity. An object moving in a uniform circular motion will be accelerating perpendicular to the direction of its motion. Again, all of this is related to your syllabus, so this is what you have to write in your exam. But yes, this I want to make you guys understand with an experiment. So hopefully by the time you guys are watching this, I would have posted that experiment. Okay, so this is your question. This is all a rough explanation. This is what you guys have to write in your exams.